Well, our phones are central to our modern lives, you know? They are not just for calls. They are for our conversations. They are for our finances. They are for our schedules. They are for our memories. We use a vast ecosystem of applications to manage our daily existence. We chat with friends, we chat with family, we shop for groceries, we shop for clothes, we conduct our professional work, we share personal photos. This integration is powerful. It makes our lives more convenient. It also introduces a significant vulnerability. The very features that make our smartphones so useful are the ones that create profound risks to our personal privacy. This essay will explain these risks. The core of this vulnerability lies in synchronization. Many applications are designed to keep data synced across multiple devices. Your calendar on your phone updates your calendar on your laptop. The methods used to gather information from a phone are often discussed using technical jargon. However, the concepts behind them are quite simple. We can understand these methods without needing to be security experts. Think of them not as instructions, but as categories of privacy leaks. These methods exploit the normal functions of your phone and the apps you use every day. They rely on the data that is constantly being generated. They rely on the data that is constantly being shared. They rely on the data that is constantly being stored. Knowing these categories helps you understand what signs to look for. It is about recognizing patterns that deviate from your normal usage. One category can be described as activity signals. Every time you use an app, it creates a small digital footprint. This footprint is a signal that an action took place. It might indicate that you opened a messaging app. It might indicate that you made a call. It might indicate that you used a social media platform. These signals, on their own, might seem minor, but when collected over time, they can paint a detailed picture of your habits. They can reveal your social connections, and they can map your daily routine. These are not about the content of your messages, but the patterns of your communication and app usage. Another method involves notification copying. If an unauthorized person can capture or view these notifications, they can glean a significant amount of information. Each method of monitoring leaves behind subtle clues. If you know what to look for, you can spot these signs and take action to protect your privacy. Understanding what activity signals can reveal is a good starting point. The trail of digital actions left by your apps can show a detailed pattern of your life. When you are awake and active on your phone, which apps you use the most, the frequency of your communications, your daily schedule, your interests, who you are in contact with, all without reading a single message. The most common signs a phone owner might spot are an unexpected and rapid drain on the battery, a sudden spike in mobile data usage that cannot be explained by your own activities. Notification copying gives an intruder a more direct, albeit limited view of your communications. Reveal the sender, preview of messages from various apps, who is calling you, who is sending you emails. A phone owner might notice unusual behavior with their notifications. For example, you might see notifications appear on a linked device, like a tablet or computer, that you did not set up to receive them. These are red flags that your alerts might be being intercepted or redirected elsewhere. Sync log viewing provides a different kind of insight. To understand the real-world impact, let's look at some anonymized examples. In one case, a person we will call Alex started noticing that their phone's battery was draining much faster than usual, especially overnight when the phone was not in use. At first, Alex dismissed it as an aging battery. However, after receiving an automated email from a cloud service about a new login from an unrecognized computer, Alex became concerned. This prompted a thorough check of all connected accounts. There, listed under authorized devices, was a laptop that Alex did not own. The logs showed that this device had been syncing data every night for the past 2 weeks, which explained the battery drain. Realizing the seriousness of the breach, Alex immediately took action. The first step was to revoke access for the unknown device. The next was to change the account password to something long, complex, and unique. Finally, Alex enabled two-factor authentication, adding a critical layer of security to the account. The battery performance returned to normal, and the unauthorized access was stopped. Another scenario involves a person we'll call Jordan. Jordan used a tablet for work, but kept a personal messaging app exclusively on their phone. One day, while using the tablet, a notification banner popped up showing a preview of a message from that personal app. This was alarming because that app was not installed on the tablet. Jordan realized that notifications were somehow being mirrored from the phone to the tablet. Investigating further, Jordan found that a third-party utility, installed months ago and forgotten, had been granted broad permissions, including the ability to read notifications and the ability to share notifications across devices linked to the same master account. This discovery was a wake-up call. Jordan immediately uninstalled the suspicious utility from all devices, reviewed app permissions, and revoked anything unnecessary. If you are worried about another person's behavior or safety, we've provided you with an access to take action against them. Check the pinned comments to contact a covert surveillance team. If you fear for your safety or are a victim of abuse, this can help the situation and enforce justice for further domestic violence investigation. A shelter. These organizations are trained to help you safely navigate your situation. They can provide resources, support, and guidance on how to safely recover inaccessible information. The same principles that apply in the physical world apply in the digital realm. Reading someone's private mail is possible with the right tools, and so is reading their private digital messages. Following the right expertise, so is tracking their location through their phone. Protecting your phone and your digital life does not require you to be a technology expert. Make sure your phone itself is also protected with a strong passcode, fingerprint, Face ID. Additionally, make it a regular habit to review your account settings, check authorized devices and logged-in sessions. If you see anything you do not recognize, immediately revoke its access and change your password. Be very mindful of app permissions. When apps request contacts, location, microphone, notifications, be skeptical. Ask if the app truly needs that access to function. A simple calculator app has no need to see your location. Deny any permissions that seem unnecessary. Keep your OS and apps updated and download only from official stores like the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. If you see clear signs of an intrusion and do not feel comfortable handling it yourself, it is time to call an expert. A reputable cybersecurity professional or digital forensics firm, like Harry Adam Cyber, can help you assess the situation, secure your devices, preserve evidence when action is necessary. Always choose trusted, reputable services. Email adamcybersecurities@gmail.com for offers of secret fixes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights like this.